Hi, Carlos Martin here with Good People Realty. I'm here with our good friend and preferred lender, Jeff Lieberman with Expert Mortgage. And we're going to be covering a question I get a lot, and that is, do I need perfect credit to buy a home?
You know, I get that question a lot too. There's a lot of misconceptions out there when it comes to what you need to qualify for a mortgage. And obviously, the better your credit score, better your chances are of getting approved, better your terms are, but by no means do you need perfect credit. We have all kinds of loan programs that go down to credit scores in the low 600s, some even below that, some even as low as 500. So you definitely do not need perfect credit, that's for sure.
Right. You know, Jeff, besides credit, what else do lenders look for?
Sure. Well, for someone to qualify for a loan, essentially, they need to meet minimum standards in 3 areas. Credit is just one of them, okay? But we also look at income and assets.
Right.
So you could have somebody that has excellent credit, but if they don't have enough income to qualify for the loan or can't come up with the down payment or whatever it is, they could have a problem. So we look at all 3 of those and basically do an evaluation based on that. It's not just one thing or the other. Yes, credit is important. And credit is probably one of the toughest areas to overcome if there are some shortfalls there, at least quickly.
Right.
We can give people tips on how to improve their credit, but a lot of times it's not an overnight thing.
Right.
On the other hand, income and assets, that could be overcome pretty quickly. If somebody's a little short on the income, we could add a borrower. A lot of, especially first-time home buyers, will have a parent or family member be what we call a non-occupant co-signer, which adds income to the transaction. If they're a little short on the money they have in the bank, they could get a gift from a family member. Some programs even allow gifts from employers. And if that doesn't fail, we even have some down payment assistance programs where we can assist as well to get the borrowers what they need to purchase a home.
But keep in mind, what I tell my buyers is, all right, let's have a conversation. Sometimes they're not ready at that moment. All they need to do is maybe pay off some credit cards down, and that credit boosts us up 50, 100 points. So something so simple like that, that you usually tell them, do this, do that before, gets them ready. And when you mean ready means you go from a higher rate to a complete lower rate by doing just a few adjustments and tweak.
Yeah, in some cases going from not qualifying to qualifying.
Correct.
We have a program that analyzes every credit report for potential improvements. So we run a report, and not only does it give us a score, it gives us the possible improvements.
Right.
Plus 20 points, plus 30 points. Now that could be the difference of getting a better interest rate or between not getting the loan and getting the loan. So then we go in and we analyze, and like you said, it could be something so simple as, hey, you have a $500 balance on this credit card, pay it down to 200, your score is going to go up 20 points.
Right.
And that could make all the difference in the world. So we do that for every prospect. Now, unfortunately, like you said, not everybody is going to be able to qualify right off the bat. If they're not, we can use the same tools to kind of put them on a path. And say, okay, well, maybe you're not ready right now, but in a couple of months, you will be. I'm going to stay in touch with you, you stay in touch with me, and let's get you on the path to home ownership.
Correct. So like I said, there's always a solution to the problem. If you want to really have that dream house, we can make it happen. It's just basically listening to what we have to say or what Jeff has to say and just having an action plan. Just it could be 2 months, it could be 3 months. But the ultimate goal is to get it done and purchasing the house, and definitely is obtainable.
Yeah, and I'll throw in a story. You say 2 or 3 months. I actually had one client a few years back that I worked with her on and off for about 3 years. Speaking every couple of months. She had credit issues, income issues. She was out of work for a little bit. We stayed in touch with her until she was ready to purchase her home, and then she ended up closing. Now, that's a success story if I've ever heard one.
Wow, that's excellent.